Alright, and we are back. This is Casual Guy 86 here, some LP of Game Maker, making a random indie game that I've conceived, Quest of the Maze Runner. Okay, and where we last left off here with, we have fixed the problems that we have encountered, which is good. You can actually run now. We had to start a completely new file, which I was going to sort of do anyway, so again, not a problem. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, go right around, I guess the next thing I do is get a background. Looks just so boring, so it's going to create a background. And you can load your own customs here. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not, but you can pretty much load your own custom background, load custom sprites, which I was going to do originally, but ended up changing my mind. So we're gonna go ahead, left for green. I don't know. I'm like, we just want that there just to sort of have a background, really. Like, we're going to get a better one eventually, but for now. Alright. Yeah, just gonna give that a name. Background. Oops. Okay. Let's spell beta 1. Okay. And I guess I'll do a block, I guess. Let's go ahead and create a master folder. Okay. Player. Probably the best name for it anyway. Okay. Blocks. Okay. Create sprite. And this is basically how I made my sprites before, because the blocks that you saw in the other videos were actually custom made. They weren't. Pretty much everything that you're seeing in this video is basically custom. Everything's going to be custom. So, alright. So, this is originally how I had my blocks before. I did this last time. I basically had it without the lines such as this, and then changed it. This is basically how you make a block, a good block, and have it look sprite-ish. Yeah, it's kind of add lines as many as you want, really. There really is no best way. It's all about preference, really. So, probably have black down here. Then you can do white here if you want it to, but usually I go with a light tint, almost white, but not quite. Okay. Kind of get a lighter tone here. Probably like right here, and then a bit of a darker tone here. Bit more darker. Yeah, that looks about right. And then some relief color right around here. Okay, that's more relief than we already had. Like, yeah, kind of like that. And then darker tint there. Okay. More darker. More dark. Wow. Yeah, basically have it kind of like that. This can practically say the same here. Yeah, trying to get like a nice even tone. Yeah, there we go. And then Basically same here as well, so you can use this tool to duplicate the color which you can you can basically use that tool to duplicate colors that you already have set up. Looks about right actually. It's not much that really needs changing. Okay, that looks about right. And zoomed out, it looks awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and use these for now and name it B1 for block 1. Okay, and basically for this one, all we're gonna do is have it exist. We don't even have to do anything with it, just have it exist. Basically have it exist and spawn. Alright, so I think it's hold down shift. Yeah, I can hold down shift to paint these things, which is awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, trying to debate what I want to do with this so far. It's sort of some randomness here. It's not much of a maze really quite yet, but just sort of like really this might end up being level 1. Not sure. Could possibly be level 1. With games, you never really know what you quite want when you're first making them, so. Random blocks here and there. Okay, and that looks pretty good. Good, I guess. Wow. Random accent for a second there. Okay. And we can actually do full screen on this actually. Let's see. Full screen. Hope this doesn't end up being a problem later on. It being in a tight squeeze like this, because we had some problems with our alpha margin before. Now of course, he's not scripted to really with any sort of interaction with these blocks yet, so he can just go right through them. But when we actually script this, there might be a problem later on. So yeah, I might just go ahead and, well, yeah. Okay. So, and wow, my open, okay, my Cam Studio's margin just faded out, so I'm guessing I'm still recording, because I see it in the back, behind the translucency film of the Windows 7 bar. They're doing some alpha blending of their own. Oh yeah. Alright, so basically, really all you have to do for this is collision, object 1, stop, and make, oh yeah, you do have to do one thing with this, solid. And that should be about it. Okay. Wow, we're actually, wow, we might be able to, yeah, we're fitting some tight squeezes here. Oh, wait. Yeah, aww. Look at that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, look at that. Ah, thought we had it. I thought we had it. Yeah, so What we might end up having to do is probably let's go ahead and we can change it. Let's see, half of 32 is 16, right? So 16. We can just go ahead and do that and move, just simply move the blocks, kind of like that. So just to sort of have pathways. Basically, you have to make your pathways first based on this. But because if it weren't in 16th, we have to do this, 32 by 32. The pathway would be this large, which I'm not really sure how I feel about that. That's a bit too much. Like, we will expand the space of the room itself eventually, but as far as having this space, I don't know. Might have to compare the two. Like, rather, I much rather prefer this, really. Kind of like that. Just a pixel above it being like this. So you can basically make those quite, wow, quite tight squeezes. Okay, that's, yeah, new word. I'm using that from now on. Squite. Make the squites. And, basically, without having the pathway too broad, which you kind of want to avoid for some games. Like, you want to have it more complex, more like, oh man, I'm going down this narrow path. I wonder if it leads to, no, dead end, never mind. Never mind. Instead of having it like this, and basically all the way through. Ugh, what am I doing now? What? Do you not want to go straight? Game Maker, is there a problem here? Is there a problem? Because you gave me shenanigans in the, what, the 4th video? Trying to get that done? Yeah. That's just way too wide for a stick figure like this. Like, I would much rather have this than anything else. But we're running a bit close on time here, so I'm going to go and wrap this up. Next time we'll figure out what we want to do.